guys, so today I have for you a tutorial on this eye look that I'm wearing right now. I love it. I came up with it the other night and I was like, I have to do it because I think it looks great. I think that, this is something that's really fun for the summer or for parties or things like that. I think that it's really beautiful. This is one of my favorite looks that I've ever done. This is definitely one of the more colorful ones, so yeah, this is featuring that I got the inspiration from this MAC pigment in rose that I have. I've had it like for probably a year, but I don't use it very much because it's pink, and I got the small size because you really get a lot of use out of just a little bit. As you'll see in the tutorial, I only dipped my brush in once. I was good for 2 eyes. I was good for like the rest of my face because I have so much fallout, but I actually don't mind it. It doesn't look pink. It just kind of looks like a little bit of a sparkle. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial, and if you want to see how I got this look right here, just keep watching. Alright, first I'm going to start by priming my eyes with the Wet n Wild Fergie Take on a Day primer. That's one of my favorites. Then I'm going to go in with the ColourPop eyeshadow in the color Beverly. It's from the K-pop collection. And I just put that all over my lid. Mine was a little bit dried up, so I had to go in with a little bit of Fix Plus. That's why it kind of looks a little wet on my eye. It stained my finger a little bit, but then I'm going in with my Sigma E40 and just blending that out a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with Simply Marlena from Makeup Geek and just blend everything out. Get that going in the crease. Okay, one of the brush hairs from the brush ended up stuck to my contact, so I had to get that out, but I just keep blending away. Just make sure none of the edges from the cream eyeshadow are harsh, and then I'm going to take the color Bitten, also from Makeup Geek, and throw that in the outer V and a little bit into the crease as well, just to add some depth. And I'm also going to add a little bit to the inner corners just to kind of give a more rounded effect. It didn't do that much. You could probably skip it just because I didn't add enough color on the inner corner, but that's my mistake. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the color Americano from Makeup Geek as well on the Sigma medium angled shading brush, the E70. I used this brush beforehand as well, and I'm just doing that on the outer V and a little bit on the inner corner like I did last time. And then just taking my E40 by Sigma and blending everything out. Then I'm going to take a clean blending brush. This is the Eco Tools brush. I think it's just like a fluffy crease brush. I don't see anything written on it, but I use that to blend it out, just make sure there are no harsh edges again. And then I took my Real Techniques brush, the smudge brush, underneath the eyes, and I took a little bit of Simply Marlena and some Bitten with a teeny tiny bit of Americano on the outer corner, and I just blended that out. As I said before, I'm not a huge fan of the really intense under eye color, but I wanted to make it all look very fluid and just not just like it's very top heavy. And then I took my Eco Tools brush again and just took a little bit of Simply Marlena and blended that bottom out. Then I also went back in with the Real Techniques brush and then just dragged, is that the right word? I don't know. Put a little more Simply Marlena closer to the inner corner of my eye. I went about 3/4 of the way. Then I'm going to take my Sigma E55 eye shading brush with a little bit of the pigment and some Fix Plus. You totally can't see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. I blocked it with my mirror, but I just sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus on the brush and then put that on my eye, and then I kind of like patted everything together with the Urban Decay brush, the shadow brush that comes in the Naked palette. And then I took one of my e.l.f. brushes and took off the excess glitter that was on my face because I was, a little silly, and I did all my other makeup before the eye look. And then I'm just taking my Sigma E50 again and just going over everything like I did before, fixing everything up. And yeah, I also popped on some falsies. They're Ardell. I don't know the number. I'm so sorry. I think it's like 105 or something. They're pretty natural, which is what I prefer. But you can wear any kind of lashes. You can wear no lashes, just put on mascara. I like to do that too. But yes, I'm so happy with the way this turned out. If you liked it too, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.